Hello and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Last month we finished up the first game of the Ace Attorney series, which is just called Ace Attorney. And this month we're going to be starting the second game in the series, which is called Justice for All. Now you guys really enjoyed the first game. It's definitely one of my most popular series by far. And I'm really thankful for all the support that you guys gave me on that Let's Play. This time around, we're going to be starting with the second game in the series, but if some of you are joining us for the first time, and you haven't watched the first playthrough, you'll still be fine. Game developers are usually pretty good about not assuming that people have, or that everyone has played the first game in the chronology. So if there are any important plot points, I imagine that the game will fill us in, and if the game doesn't, then I'll be sure to. So no worries, let's get right into the second game. Justice for All. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. Starting right off with Bach, Toccata and Fugue in 8th minor. It's been a while since I studied classical music. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh god, it's like a nightmare sequence. What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. Well, I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence. You are no longer worthy of your title. Damn, that was a huge gavel. Well, I guess the gavel was proportionate to how big the judge was. September 8th, 9:08 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. Yeah, go figure. It was just Phoenix's imagination. Or, yeah, nightmare. Man, what a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but it's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. A few minutes later. That's a familiar sight. Ah, my head, it's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Oh, it's a new character. Good morning. Good morning? What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. That's not the case for me, but I appreciate it. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I'd done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me. You said that you would prove me not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. Don't policemen usually take the side of the prosecution? When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. I'm kind of afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just... Well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, I'm? Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Do we have amnesia? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial is about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see. What can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Yeah, I feel like lawyers don't usually make those kinds of promises. Right? Yeah, it's like a policeman saying, I promise I'll find the killer. Like, I feel like they don't do that. Oh, someone, please. Tell me this is just a bad dream. But why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Oh, okay, I understand what's going on. We have amnesia because the guy with the fire, I almost said fire hydrant, fire extinguisher, probably bonked us on the head with that fire extinguisher. I'm not sure if this is a permanent thing. It might be temporary, just like the game saying, hey, if you haven't played the first game, we're going to pretend that Phoenix Wright has amnesia and he's never been in a courtroom before, so we can teach you the tutorial. Because I assume this can't be permanent. Otherwise, this is a very radical departure from what I expected from this game. The court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. God, I tried doing this guy's voice and then my throat is like clenched up. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? The better question is, do you see any other Phoenix Wrights here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? I think the honest answer is no, but I don't think that would be a realistic option for us this deep into the trial, so... I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. If you want the greatest amount of scrutiny, why would you want a swift trial? Like, why would you constrain yourself to a shorter... whatever. The game just does that sometimes. I believe I've told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I kinda have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what? To a policeman? It was me. Besides, Dustin and I... we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. If you guys don't remember Winston Payne, he was the very first prosecutor that we went up against in Ace Attorney. So I guess he's just basically the game's like punching bag. We deal with him pretty easily in the first case. Okay, and who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Alright, Gumshoe's an old friend of ours, so let's see if he'll help us out here. Also, Prosecutor Payne has a pun in his name. It's Winston Payne, as in he winced in pain. The game likes to do those little puns with names sometimes. I'll try to point them out as they come, but sometimes they just kind of go over my head. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir, and while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Alright, calm down, I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. Oh, Dustin, as in he, like the cop was dusting prints, like fingerprints. That's kind of funny. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Ah, yes, this autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. Well, the victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results from the autopsy confirmed the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well, the court accepts it into evidence. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing. Oh, whoops. I think it's like a very important piece of evidence was brought up. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, funny story. It's just nerves. Just give me a second. How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Okay, this is just the game telling us... It's giving us a tutorial. R button. Yeah, let's check out the court record. The R button. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Attorney's badge, cell phone, Dustin's autopsy report, glasses found under the victim's body. I just want to take a look. Okay. So not a wallet, not a police badge, it's glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. Broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held onto them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing now. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more. And this evidence is very decisive. Very well, let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Alright, witness testimony. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Wait, didn't he break his neck? I don't think he'd have enough time. Well, let's check the autopsy report. Broken neck. Yeah, I feel like you don't have... maybe. Wait, yeah, if he died when he fell, then that means he wouldn't have had time to have written out the name of his killer. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence in the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood, the court accepts it into evidence. Alright, as if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Alright, please tell me we at least remember what cross-examining is. Cross-examine? Oh my god, if I was what's her name, Maggie Bird, I would be sweating buckets. Like, you're my attorney and you don't know what cross-examining is? Oh god, yeah, I would just declare myself guilty on the spot. I just give up. This isn't like you at all yet. And this is where they teach us what cross-examining is. They lie from time to time. Even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Yeah, I don't think we're in much of a position to be calling other people scatterbrains, but yeah. Expose their lies. Alright. We're veterans in this arena, so we'll get right to it. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Alright, show us what you got. Something even more incriminating. The victim was pushed. You managed to write the name. Don't like it saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name. It's hard not to say she's the culprit. Let's press on this, because I feel like that death should have been instantaneous. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but... Was it the name that of my client? Oh, okay, it's just a segue into... It's clearly defendant's name, Maggie. Let's press on that. See where you get. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie. Huh, he's got a point. Hey, hold on. Huh? Don't hum me. I know the picture says Maggie, but... Alright, now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present a piece of evidence. Okay, so... On this, we need to present a piece of evidence. Not our attorney's badge. Cell phone, autopsy. Glasses, crime photo. Wait, is Maggie even written here? Alright, so that's what it looks like from the top. Oh, I didn't mean to present that. Shoot. Okay, yeah. And if you guys missed the first game, this is what happens when you make like false accusations or like present the wrong evidence. You just get points knocked off, and if you go all the way down, you get a game over. Maggie Bird, 22. Dustin Prince is 30. That's an 8-year age difference. Well, you know, it's... I mean, that's... I guess that's okay, but... I don't know, that's kind of weird. Whatever. Winston Payne is 53. Lacks presence. Generally bad at getting his points across. Did Gumshoe... Gumshoe is only 31? That means he's only a year older than Dustin. Oh my god, I thought he was at least like 40. Jeez. Oh. Or was it this one? No, shoot. I'm sorry. It's been a while since I played this game. I presented the wrong evidence again. But I'm pretty sure the name is spelled incorrectly. Let me get back to that. M-A-G-G-I-E. And this is M-A-G-G-E-Y. Can we present case profiles? Yes, we can. What is it? Okay, we're back in business. We're getting the flashbacks. What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out an objection. And I yelled at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, you're talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile excuse, Mr. Wright? You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie with EY. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. How about that? I hadn't even noticed. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would have been impossible for him to not have known her name. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty compelling. This is very true. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Huh. I don't know where that line of questioning would take us. Because in the first place, I don't even know why them being lovers is related to her culpability. But whatever. Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Alright, and we'll pick up with Gumshoe's testimony in the next episode. Dustin and Maggie. Wait, did I say Dustin's testimony? I meant Gumshoe's testimony. Yeah, so this is the first episode in the sequel to Ace Attorney. And I really hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. These episodes are going to be 15 to 20 minutes long. We just went a little overboard today because it's the first episode, and I want to give you guys, or I just want to make sure you guys have a good taste of what the series is going to be like. But yeah, until the next episode, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then.